Streets of Chicago, live and direct. It's the Rico No Suave Show, starring Rico No Suave, with co-host Valerie Malesio, featuring special guests every Saturday. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Rico No Suave. Ritmo.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yes, your boy Rico No Suave here on a 1-2-1-2, ready to go with each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support for the Rico No Suave show. Today is a special show, everybody. Today is a special show, and we're going to get right into it. Of course, I got my lovely co-host, Valerie Malesio. What's up, Valerie? How you doing, love? How's it going?
I would say Feliz Sábado, but we're usually on Saturday.
I know.
Today's a Monday.
It's a Monday, yes.
We're bringing it to you Monday today. So
yes.
Got a great interview lined up. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Super excited.
Hey, we're going to get right into it, right? We're going to get right into it because, you know, we got him here, right? We got him here. But, you know, I got to do it right, though, Valerie. I got to do it right. So, you know, I have to change a little bit. I got to change my outfit real quick. Is that okay? Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
I'm going to change.
What are you bringing us today?
I'm going to change my outfit real quick because, you know, we have a legend. We have a legend that's in the building, right? We have a legend
icon,
and a pioneer and all that great stuff. So
those are all great words.
It makes a lot of sense for me. It makes a lot of sense for me.
Yes.
For me to actually throw down because I actually have someone that actually has been an icon for my whole life, I should say.
Yes.
Right? And I think, you know, with that being said, it means a lot to me to actually have this guy here. So, you know, one of the things is, let me get my sleeve right.
Your sleeve,
one of the things is that this gentleman here, I have to say, whoa, the pioneer. The one that made me play basketball just for me wanting to play basketball.
After hearing the song.
This gentleman here, I have to say, is, you know, has developed so much in regards to the hip-hop community. It's all about a hip-hop culture.
Yes.
You know, it's all about, you know, people talking about everyday life. But at the same time, too, when you actually step up to the mic and you talk to people, how you can connect, but also develop. This gentleman also came up with one of my favorite movies, The Crush Groove, right? And then also came back with a Netflix series, and he actually put it down just like that for the Get Down.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
This gentleman here has also been around the world from United States to Europe. I say Europa en español, pero tú sabes, man, this gentleman here, I want to call him Papa, the Papa of hip hop, right? I want you guys to put your hands together. I want you guys to stand up. I want you guys to salute my man because his name is.
Grab your ideas.
No, hold on. I got to do it right. Hold on. Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Because he's Kurtis Blow. He wants you to know that these are the breaks. Put your hands together, everybody. Kurtis Blow. Kurtis Blow, can you hear me, sir?
Hey.
Yes. And you hear me?
How are you, sir?
I'm mighty fine. I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kurtis Blow, you know, once again, man, thank you so much. This is a great milestone for us, but also it's a great milestone as far as for you continuing your journey as far as whatever that you're doing and all of the accolades. But we're going to get right into it, Kurtis Blow, because there's so many questions I want to ask from the hip-hop days. But the first question I do have for you, Kurtis Blow, is this. To be able to be in hip-hop, you have to be able to feel hip-hop. You starting off, what made you decide to get into hip-hop?
Well, you know, I just want to quote the more words of Mr. K.R. West one.
Yes, sir.
You know, hip-hop, not it's something you live.
Yes.
So it is out culture from the morning when we wake up, when we turn on the radio and the music we listen to, how we brush our teeth in the morning and the clothes we put on after we jump out of the shower, and then we walk down the street, how we walk, how we communicate to each other is a part all of our culture of hip hop. And so, you know, what made me love this thing from the very start is music. You know, I love music. I'm a big fan of soul music out of the 60s with Motown sound, James Brown and Fly and Temptations, man, on and on and on. And so that gave me this escapism, I would say, from all of the negativity that went on at the end of the civil rights movement into 1968, 69, into the 70s with the Flower Child movement and the free movement and Love Your Brother, and it was all about, you know, disco music came out during that time, and it was such an incredible time as the African Americans and people of color. We used music as our escapism to all of the inequalities that was happening during that time. You know, after the civil rights movement, it's Black Power, and the music of James Brown, and Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, and of course the music that was happening in that time, Suki Hopkins and the New Miracles, and people like Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye, and Sam Cooke.
All the greats.
Incredible Sam Cooke doing that. Had state of mind that we were going to use our music as the voice of the people and say we are not happy with the inequality that is in the injustice that is happening, and we wanted to stand up like the movements before us, like the Renaissance movement in Harlem, and Wilson Hughes and Edgar Allan Poe, and all the poetry that we were just representing the people during that time. Hip hop is a representation of the people. We are the people. That's where they got interested in hip hop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, so Kurtis Blow, I think we got a few users saying they're having a hard time hearing you. Do you have a headset that you can actually, or do you have your headset plugged in to be able? I think we're getting a little bit of reverb back, just a little bit from you.
Let me get the headphones. I have headphones.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right, no problem. Yeah, everybody, you already know my man Kurtis Blow. Yes, Kurtis Blow is here. He's in the building as far as with us. We just want to make sure that you guys can actually hear, you know, him really good. So we want to make sure that he's perfect for you guys. But man, if you guys have questions, if you have any questions that you may have, please put them in, right? Put them in.
Everything he was saying was so powerful because, you know, he was mentioning the time and the era that he, you know, began his hip hop career, and it was very political.
Yeah.
A lot of it was political.
Of course. Yes. Even during the times with Public Enemy as well, too, you know, even during the times with Public Enemy as well, like Public Enemy was one of the biggest things as well that, you know, fight the power. You know what I mean? That was one of powerful songs. You know what I mean? And
but everything in Kurtis Blow's arena, like his lyrics were clean and the message got through so clear.
Right.
It wasn't crowded with verbiage that was unnecessary.
True.
You know what I mean? Like it was such a clear and clean message.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to a lot of the songs, you know, playing it back, and I'm just like, wow, it was just it was amazing. Not that hip hop isn't amazing now,
Sure,
but it's just different.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit different.
Yes. So Kurtis Blow, during that time, I mean, there was a lot of development that you as a pioneer has put forth for people like Nas, people like NWA, people like, I'm sure KRS-One was probably in there as well too. KRS-One, you have put a like that statue of your movement for a lot of the hip hop culture. Even from, you know, coming from the Mecca, which is, of course, we know New York is the Mecca, right? Yeah. And then flipping off over to LA, and then going to Chicago, coming to Chicago, and all of us as far as breakdancers, B-boys, and things like that. Even when we were playing basketball, you know, we would put that on, you know, with our little, you know, cassette tape with our boom box, and and then we'll be playing your music as well too. And then when These Are the Breaks was like kind of like that anthem. Party song for us.
It was an anthem.
Breakdancing, right?
It was an
anthem, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody had that playing.
So, you know, it goes to my question in regards to your development of the hip hop culture. Crush Groove, I feel like, Run DMC as well too was in that arena. How was your development with some of the artists that you actually, when you were during that time, of course, that you were developing? What would you say about that?
Well, can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay. So, it was a relationship between, I would say, competition and love.
Okay.
You know, I remember back in the days, the Sugar Hill Gang and
yeah.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah.
We did our first interview for radio school.
Yeah.
Which there was a national radio show syndicated, and it was right there. We definitely made a code of ethics. We were going to keep our stuff clean, and we came up with a rhyme that we got style and we got class, and we gonna pop our stuff too fast.
Keeping it clean.
Was it.
Keeping it clean was always good, Kurtis.
I mean, it's just a different style.
I'm sorry, Kurtis.
Yeah, I went on to record over 200 rap songs without vanity, and say with the Sugar Hill Gang and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. We very rarely use profanity in our music.
That's love, man. That's love.
Specifically tied to I'm chillin'. You know, I love that message that you had in that song. I mean, you talked about, you know, artists, you know, trying to single out females, and let's get back onto what the real message is instead of, you know, dogging women out, and even women dogging women out, you know. So, like, you don't hear a lot of that, like, nowadays. What do you think the biggest difference is, your era of hip-hop versus today's era of hip-hop?
Well, I would say the most difference of today and back then. Back we were MCs, and MCs were on a mission to uplift their communities, right?
Yes, sir.
And the Grand Wizard Theodore, the one who created scratching, he says that, you know, the rapper that MCs when they got record deals and started making records, started to tear community down. I look at it like this. Rap tells it how it is.
Yes.
Right.
We rap reality. Rap is real.
Right.
It tells it how it is, right?
Yep.
But the MC tells it how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that.
I kind of like that because it kind of throws into, the rap is like poetry.
Storytelling.
It's storytelling. And when I listen to rap, and one of my favorites as well too is Slick Rick. Go figure, right? Slick Rick, right?
Yeah.
So
Ultimate storyteller.
the
too.
ultimate
Yeah.
storyteller, right? And I think because of back in the day when you were talking about things that are real and how the MC should say, this is how it should be done, right? It's kind of like, yeah, that's actually how it should be done. But do people really listen to how it should be done, or just listen to the beat and also to listen to the words and putting them together for the community, right? And I think that's such a right way of saying it. I want to call you pioneer all day. I want to call you the pioneer.
He is a pioneer. Absolutely pioneer.
Yes. So Curtis, in regards to the artists, in Crush Groove, right? You had all of the rap artists, and one that hit real hard was LL Cool J. LL Cool J came in and just played his song and just hit it hard. How was it like working, of course, helping with that movie and then also working with the different artists?
It was an amazing time for me in my life, just being with all of the artists that were in the movie Crush Groove, working with Sheila E., working with the Fat Boys, working with Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, and oh my gosh. It was just, we were on the top of the world, and we had a great crew. I would say Mini Dynasty, along with the legend Larry Smith, was a great producer, as well as the great manager Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
And the whole crew. And LL was a part of the whole thing. I'm still watching the movie now, and I'm seeing him, carrying boxes in the background of scenes. Everybody got their laugh. And he became a really big, incredible superstar.
He did.
Yeah.
And I will always love Ellen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are the moments of us as, as people, consumers, that look at you guys as pioneers and legends, during that time, because the 80s was a big thing. 80s was a big thing when it came to Beat Street, breakdancing, and all of those, the movements. You guys built a legendary way for us to be able to continue to listen to your music and to be able to produce, such great songs as well.
As well as the dancing.
And the dancing.
I mean, you pioneered, the breakdancing movement.
Yes.
That has to be a surreal feeling, because back then they didn't take it very seriously.
Right.
It was just a street dance.
Right.
And nowadays, there's schools teaching it. There's performance teams now. They've really, kind of commercialized it to teach it to the public.
Yes.
How does that feel to know that you were part of the original movement, of the B-boys and the B-girls?
Oh, that's beautiful feeling. I was around during the time where it was all fresh and new. I remember many used to rehearse and practice on rooftops
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
we couldn't dance in the park or the community centers. There was always gang violence around. The kids were chasing us, right? So rooftops were our safe haven, and it was amazing just to be around the older cats who accepted this young Kurtis to be a part of the crew called the Hill Boys back in 1972 and 73, and just being around that time and watching it grow from just a neighborhood dance like burning each other. You know, here's a great point. The original B-boys danced.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. So I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. Say that one more time on that last part.
The original B-boys first started dancing against girls.
Wow.
Yes, and
wow.
we
Sorry,
called
dancing
it
against girls.
burning. You
Wow.
would burn a girl, and it really quickly because you could not ask the girl for her telephone number after you burn her. But this is equally as important. If you got burned by her, your reputation was over.
Oh, I can believe that.
Right?
I can believe that, Kurtis. I mean, that, you know.
You know what? That's where everybody's equal on the dance floor. No mercy. Everybody's equal on the dance floor.
That's right. Everybody equal on the dance floor on that one. You know, that's you know, it's so true though. It's like asking for a number for a female and she turned you down, and all of a sudden like, oh, you won't go get that number anyways, right? Oh my God, yeah, that's awesome. The rooftop thing, you know, is always how can I say, it was almost like a style of New York, or when it came to actually hip hop, when it also came down to breakdancing and things like you were saying, the rooftop was always kind of like that common thing that I would see, you know, with hip hop artists, even like Mos Def, and I would see Eric B and Rakim and all of those guys. They went to hang out on the rooftops because also the skyline was beautiful, right? As well too, but it also gave something that, you know, you had to look forward to. Like, man, when you see this video, you're like, oh man, it's the rooftop. But breakdancing, I can believe that. It was like your safe comfort home.
Back in the 60s, this Twins, Diana Ross, made this one song called Up the Ladder to the Roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was a big hit, and I love that song, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember, we're at Sugar Hill on Amsterdam Avenue between 140th Street and 141st Street. All the buildings on the block were connected. So if you go up to the roof on 40th Street, you can run all the way down to 141st Street.
Oh.
And go down that. And that was our whole block. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
On the
Yeah. That's like a rooftop block party.
That's an escape route.
Right.
Yeah. If the police were chasing
That's
you,
right.
you had an escape route.
That's hot.
Just get on the rooftop. Just get on the rooftop. You knew you hit that roof, you were golden. Ain't nobody chasing us up here. We're good.
Oh man, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. So, you know, because of you being a pioneer, of course, as far as with hip hop and your contributions and all of the hard work that you also put together there was a Netflix series called The Get Down. You was associate producer, if I'm not mistaken, you're associate producer of that Netflix series. Man, I watched that series like 3 to 4 times, like almost back to back, because it took me back to how the younger ones nowadays are trying to replicate the way it was back in the day. And the whole thing about battle rapping, like, you know, I tried to do my thing too, Kurtis Blow. I tried to rap a little bit, but I wasn't too good. I tried my thing. and when I tried, you know, I tried to do my thing. I just stuck to breakdancing. So, but the Get Down had that aspect of battle rap, right? The battle rap between groups, which was kind of common. Where was the, like, what was your input in regards to how the series turned out the way it was?
Well, I had personal hands-on with the lid rappers, the crew.
Yeah.
Get Down crew.
Yes.
And actually was the, I would say, assistant director to that one scene where they were in the alley and they were battling each other, and I had the crowd. I motivated them, let them know they're not supposed to like this kid in the beginning, but later on we're gonna love him.
Nice.
And he started rapping the first start, the first time. The crowd did that. They booed him and booed him off the stage and everything. But then he came back and did another that I coached him on, and it was much better. And he won the crowd over, and just that whole scene for me was like, woo,
yeah,
deja vu. I was really happy.
Yes, yes.
It was real to me, really real. It reminded me of 1973, 4, 5.
Man, you definitely felt it though. You definitely felt that era. When that happened, it was like, man, you could definitely feel it. And I think that's the reason why I was watching it so many times, because it felt, see, I was born in 72, Kurtis, and one thing is that growing up and seeing my brothers wear those outfits, and also then we start breakdancing, but the battle rapping piece and how, you know, you held the mic and then you're rocking from side to side and you pointing at the other end, you know, it was just that style.
It's surreal. I'm a little bit younger, but
it's okay.
I remember being young and watching it.
Yes.
So like even just, you know, the breakdancing on the corner and just everybody, because like Kurtis had said, you couldn't go to anywhere else to learn how to dance like that. You had to learn from like watching. Well, I was in California, so we watched whatever videos we could, or you know, whatever we saw. Somebody was bringing something in the neighborhood, when they would just watch each other and they kind of just vibe and feed off each other, creating these different moves. Right. It wasn't like we had any instruction. You know, at that time, you know, just watching. So I got to see all that, you know, growing up, and the battle rapping, you know that started from the corners. Of course. People just making each other cry.
Of course.
Talking about rapping against each other and just saying whatever they could to get under your skin. Yeah. So it's interesting to see the Netflix and kind of just relive, like you mentioned, all those moments on film. Yeah. And nowadays, it's replicated because it's so popular right now. Breakdancing is way, I mean, it's big. It's huge.
What do you think about the breakdancing now versus back then? Do you think it still had the same type of style, or do you think it's elevated, Kurtis?
I think it's elevated to another level. They are out doing combos now. Yeah. Combos are when you just do a series of power moves like you go on windmills, right?
Yeah.
And then into a head spin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then into a 1990.
And they actually,
Yeah.
and I noticed they're giving them new names
And
because the
incredible.
1990 has been called like a couple different things.
Yeah.
So
2000, and the 2001.
yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, these power moves are incredible now. I am so excited to see it nowadays, and everywhere I go in Europe, around the country, and around the world, when I'm up there and singing the breaks, I call all break dances on stages.
Oh,
It's a beautiful
nice.
thing.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to break dance as far as with Kurtis Blow, right? On Kurtis Blow
Oh
on the
man.
stage. I mean,
if he's on stage, you kind of have to.
right.
Even if you don't know how, just
Just go up there and
make
act like
something
it.
up. Just act like it. Do a little flexing, a little up rock, just to.
You try to do the worm, right?
Do a
So
worm.
Kurtis Blow, I mean, man, we could talk for hours, but of course, there's certain things, of course, within your path in regards to helping other people's path with hip hop nowadays. Of course, there's a difference as far as with your era, as far as like I said, LL Cool J, KRS-One, Run DMC, and then you got Nas that actually is an influence. If I Ruled the World, which actually was one of your one of your songs, right? And also Express Yourself, that was Express Yourself, right? From NWA Dr. Dre, right? That influence. And then all of a sudden you start getting into more of the newer, rappers like Lil Wayne, you got Drake, you have J. Cole, you have different other ones as well, to Eminem. Even during that time, the change, and I know because you're a master at it, right? And you look and you analyze. During that change in regards to how hip hop has evolved, what was your thought process in regards to seeing how the young ones actually kind of elevated and changed a little bit of what hip hop is?
Well, being one of the elder spokesmen of hip hop, I want to keep it positive and inspirational. I want to tell all the young rappers today is your time. The future is yours.
Yeah.
Hip hop, we live in a hip hop generation. We live in a hip hop nation, and everyone is tuning in to hear what hip hop has to say. We changed the world. We changed the world. And you can change it again. So the world is yours.
Yes, sir.
The future is yours.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
And I want to say that back in the days, man, I used to get people coming from Europe, other countries, come and say, "Oh, I learned how to speak English listening to your songs, The Breaks." and now, but check it out. But now, people rap in German.
Wow.
Over in Germany.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nowadays they rap in French over in France, Japanese in Japan, and Spanish in Spain, and countries outside of America have embraced hip hop and made it their own culture.
Yes.
Oh, we haven't heard rap in Germany, right? But there's an even bigger rap scene, a German rap scene in Germany, and the cats are rapping in the native tunes, and they are the top artists in their nation.
Wow.
Wow. Man.
That's incredible.
You know, back when this all started, you know, you as a pioneer were fighting for a place for hip hop and rap to even have a category,
Yes.
you know, on the map. You know, at that time, did you ever think or feel that it would evolve to be what it is today?
You know, it's a visionary, of course. I had the dream and aspiration to take this thing, hip hop, the culture. That's why I went to school, college, CCNY, and majored in communications, which is the most relative field that I thought that was connected.
Right.
Yeah.
And took culture to the in the classroom into the culture, and did my research on all music. And this is when I found out the power of music is so vast. We have such an inspiration, a motivation, possibility with music. And I found this out in college, you know. I did my studies, and like I said, I got it invented. Everyone else who did not have a college education. And so in the field of philosophy, I took all of these raps because it became my analogy that raps are like speeches. And I was a speech broadcasting major. And so there are many speeches, like an informative speech is one that is out information like basketball or Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have the political speeches or public speaking, or even inspirational speaking, like pep rallies, telling people, "Come on, let's have a good time. Come on, let's party."
Right.
Right?
Yes.
A great one. An extemporaneous speech is one that's not written. It's off the cuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Off the top of the dome, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's just like a freestyle.
Love that.
So I put raps in all these categories, and they became the basis of my first album. And the other thing was rap, hip hop, rap is so malleable. You can skip it, say, so that's when I had the theory of creating all these different kinds of genres of music and infiltrating and doing collabs. Like the first rock and roll rap. I did the first country and western rap.
Nice.
It's a
Very
song
nice.
called Way Out West on my first album. With rap. Man, so all of these things became the format of hip hop. The telling the stories.
Yeah.
On my first album, Way Out West. A song called Way Out West.
Wow.
And so you'll see the pattern on my first 5 albums. I always had a rock and roll song, rhythm and blues, or reggae. First to do reggae rap, the Fat Boy. I was always experimenting the genre and cruising with other genres of music.
My man.
Love that.
Man, I love that, Kurtis Blow. So Kurtis Blow, man, everyone, you know how like, hey man, you trying to bite my style, you like trying to bite my style, you trying to bite my rhymes, and that's something that, that calls into, the battle rap, back in the day when people used to say that. But, back in the day, there was just that style where, that you even kept it clean. You didn't really have to curse, but you had certain words to actually keep it clean where it was just positive. The message itself was positive and was inspirational. And it's because of you, these rappers kept it clean, right? You kept it as, hey, I'm the professor. I'm the one that actually want you to actually keep it inspiration, keep it positive, because there's a lot of things in this world that's going on that we need to be able to keep it, nice and clean and positive, which goes to another positive point. This is going to be my last point itself. You were ordained as a minister in the hip hop church. Talk to us about that.
Well, I think that was more of an inspiration coming from Reverend Jesse Jackson, who took me under his wing back in 1980.
Okay.
Explained to me that we are the future icons and heroes of the community, and like his crew with Dope AP and SCLT, and Martin Luther King, and on and on. We have to keep this legacy going. This is a voice of the people. And the way we are going to do is keep it clean and be motivated, be back then. And I was in college, majoring in communications. I knew that one of the fields that I could get into would be ministry, public speaking, journalism, media, news, radio, all of these options. But there's also ministry.
Yes.
And great speakers of our time were the most passionate were the preachers and the teachers and the orators. And that's when I started studying people like Martin Luther King and Barbara Jordan and JFK and Roosevelt and Churchill and on, and incredible speakers of the time. And I always do that. We had the Pinto reaching to people with ministry and just the power of God.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
I
Love it.
So, of course, there's so much more I have to ask you, but of course our time is coming to an end. But your inspirational words and what you built as far as for the hip hop culture is, man, spectacular. I like I said, this is a dream come true as far as for us, for me personally as well too. I know for Valerie as well. I mean,
you just want to be like, do you really know how amazing you are? Like,
yeah.
How much you've changed, the whole hip hop community, and
yes.
Just pioneering that. You seem so laid back and so humble, and while I appreciate that,
yes.
it's just you're like,
yes.
You realize who you are.
Well, I guess
we realize it. Do you really?
I'm sure he realized it. I'm just so happy that he knows as far as he's keeping it easy on
love
him.
it. I love it.
Well, I have something for you. This shirt here is for you, Kurtis Blow. This shirt that we there's always a meaning to this shirt, and the meaning, of course, is a gift of you being this pioneer, this role model, this statue of hip hop. Because on one of your shirts that you have, you say, "I am hip hop," and when we hear hip hop, we know that you are hip hop.
Yes,
and that's what we
absolutely.
listen to, and this is what we appreciate, and we do listen to the words. Because sometimes back in the day, I used to tell the DJ, "Man, stop talking during the songs. I'm trying to record this, man. I'm
Right.
trying to record the whole song."
Quit mixing it. I want to hear the whole thing.
I'm trying to hear Kurtis Blow finish the song, right? Especially during Christmas time, right? So this shirt right here, this shirt is for you, sir. I want to thank you so much, and we salute you like always.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I wanted to give a shout out to the Hip Hop Alliance, the
Yes.
new organization. We partnered with Astro to promote their wages and their royalties and strong health and retirement benefits
Yes.
for all of our hip hop and R&B ecosystems, right? So, in a freedom alliance, or you get that you can learn about my rule that you are copyright, trademarks, publishing, songwriting, music theory, production, streaming,
Yeah.
NFTs, the metaverse, all of this stuff, man. Everything you need to know from agent, from your man, from your company, from your record sales, to everything you need to have the information with the experts that will help you out in your journey. So that's hiphopalliance.org.
HipHopAlliance.org.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Yes.
And that's what the people need, because that's a part of the business. You know, a lot of people don't have the expertise in or the guidance in. You know, one day you're, just, working in a store recording some songs with some friends, and all of a sudden it blows up.
Right.
And now you are being reached out and contacted to by businesses and agents. And, a lot of times they don't have the guidance on what they should be doing. And then people end up losing money. And,
Yeah.
so grateful for people like you to be able to support an organization that provides that support.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Man, thank you so much.
All right.
Kurtis Blow, thank you so much for being on the show. Once again, I'm gonna get your information to make sure I send this FedEx. I'll make sure I send this FedEx to you. Make sure that you get it. But I want to thank you so much, man, and always keep us in mind. The Rico No Suave show is always here for you. You need anything, just don't hesitate to let us know. Big shout out to Beatrice Davis as well too for this connection. We really appreciate her as well, and also to the hiphopalliance.org. We definitely are going to support you guys. So much love to you, brother. Much love. Yes. And all of your accolades.
All of it. All of it.
All of that, right? All right, Kurtis Blow, we're gonna let you know that these are the brains.
And we'll be in touch. We need to come out and interview you next time.
Right.
On site.
Right. We definitely got to come on site, man. We would definitely love to come in and interview you definitely on site. There's so much more to be able to talk about. But Kurtis Blow, I want you to have a great day. Stay blessed, brother. And we're always here rooting for whatever that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. It was my pleasure to be here today. And thank you for some great questions. And it's very powerful. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Right.
We love you, Kurtis Blow.
Wow.
We'll see you next time, brother.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Wow.
All right, everybody. That was my man Kurtis Blow.
Exhale.
Man,
Exhale.
wow.
Wow.
I know, man.
He's such an amazing guy.
Wow.
And we didn't even get through like half the stuff.
I know. There were so many other questions I wanted to ask.
Questions.
There's so many other questions I wanted to ask. And I have to say that Kurtis Blow is such a great, pioneer.
You don't think he's doing as much as he's doing behind the scenes?
Yes.
As, when we got his discovery.
Yes.
On everything he's involved in. And he's just got his hands in
everything.
so many things.
Yes.
So.
Big shout out to Shirley Walker as well, to his wife. For actually, keeping him going as well, too. Much love to her as well. But thank you guys so much. We're going to end off the show here. But I want to thank you guys so much for being on the show with us. With my girl, Valerie Malesio, Kurtis Blow for this Monday special, man. This means a lot to me, but thank you guys so much. We'll see you on Saturday, 12 o'clock, same time. My man, Lester Ray Music will be on set here talking about his journey. Also talk about Berlin as well, too, as far as his travel. But we'll see you guys next time, everybody. As we end off the show, we'll see you just like...